We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Anthony Bass gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mark Payton becomes the first out of the inning. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Bass has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
In now, Kevin Biggio. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Biggio stands at second with no outs. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Joe Carter.
The left fielder, Joe.
As he lines it out to center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carter will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Reese McGuire. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Lucas Sims enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Lucas Sims.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bo Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Ready with the 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get it. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Freddie Galvis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Galvis behind, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tucker.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Jays held in check. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Mark Payton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Carter is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, But how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in, Derek Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Payton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Joe Carter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him. 2
hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Suarez is there. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-1 the count. And this will be fouled away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. 2-3 go the Reds. They're down 9-0. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, Derek Fisher. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Moustakas is there, and that retires the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 10-zip. Now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aristides Aquino goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Freddie Galvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down.
Leading up for the day, the third baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Payton is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Bichette. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now that's popped up. Suarez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Wilmer Font is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. Joey Votto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. 1 down.
The center fielder.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Votto moving to his left. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Derek Fisher. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Galvis is there. And there's one down now. Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Joe Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Billy McKinney. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up, and now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1 Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Carter is there. Makes the catch. And there it is. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.